Hey beautiful soul stars, welcome to Starlight Starbright Tarot. I hope you're all well. I hope you're having a beautiful day, and if not, don't worry, it will get better. Love, light and blessings to each and every one of you, and thank you to the new subscribers supporting the channel. I have written your names down and I send blessings to you every day. The topic of today, this is what I had to write it down. I write them all down. But for some reason I can't retain this. Maybe that's it. Maybe you're having problems retaining things in your life, keeping hold of things slipping through your mind, slipping through your fingers. That could be a message for you. So what challenges and obstacles are you facing at the moment, and how are you going to break through? How are you going to break through, smashing through the obstacles of your life? Not through force, but just by gentle grace, perseverance, consistency. Let's find out what the cards have to say. Okay, and it's interesting because when I drew out what cards to use today, when I asked the angels, the romance angels came out. So by Doreen Virtue and the rebel, sacred rebels. So you are probably a little bit of a rebel, a bit of a trailblazer. No one's going to tell you how to live your life, and that's how it should be. And so there could be obstacles and blocks when it comes to relationships in particular. But we will start with tarot and we'll find out what's going on for you. Okay, let's get started. Using the Golden Tarot. It's interesting, these tarot cards are coming up a lot lately. I've created my own cards with my 1,000 tarot cards written onto them, and I shuffle them just like I do with the tarot cards. And and then whatever falls out are the cards that I use for the day. It stops me from getting into a rut, and this is it. You have to change things up. Maybe write down some things on some cards for yourself and give them a shuffle, and then whatever comes out, maybe you need to work towards that today. Okay, so we have a King of Cups here, so definitely romance going on. The King of Romance, the King of Fun, the chuckly, I always think of the king who kind of chuckles, the joyful king, stable emotions, being in your masculine energy when it comes to your emotions, keeping them stable, not suppressing them, but just finding stability within your emotions, within your emotional life. So we have a King of Cups here. The King of Love. So this could all be about love for you. And it's interesting in this because we have the king at the sea, standing at the sea, or on the water, walking on water. And we have this boat that's moving away. So perhaps you're moving away from a King of Cups. Perhaps you're having to leave or go on a journey, and you're at a distance from this King of Cups, this King of Love. They are thinking about you. They are a little bit in their emotions. Is what I'm getting to say to you. And there is a little bit of stormy water here. So there could be a little bit of turmoil, emotional turmoil here, emotional blockages when it comes to perhaps you and a King of Cups, or you and someone else. A boat leaving the harbour is the Six of Swords. So that is Six of Swords. Is that Aquarius energy? I think it is. So there could be something here to do with an air sign, if you have Sun, Moon, Rising. And look at your heart chakra. When you're looking at star sign readings, you should look at your Venus sign, because that is your strongest connection for a particular reading, not necessarily your rising sign, or your sun sign. So yes, so look at your Venus sign and see if this has something to do with you. Let's get going. So yeah, people are leaving the harbour. This isolating. This King of Cups could be isolating from people they love, or they're feeling isolated from people they love. We'll get a few cards. Whoa, oh, tipped him upside down. Look at that. Did you see that? It's tipped him up. Something's tipped him upside down. What is it? Wheel of Fortune. Some kind of unfortunate event or difficulties, obstacles with this King of Cups. The King of Cups is now being flipped in reverse. The Wheel of Fortune's been thrown at this person. Okay, yeah, so things aren't going well. So perhaps they're putting on a front, they're putting on a brave face, or perhaps you are. And yeah, but the King of Cups in reverse is somebody who can be cold towards showing their emotions. They're withdrawing their emotions, they're withdrawing. And we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, difficult times. So they're not following their path, or you're not following your path. And you need to start looking forward rather than looking back. So this King of Cups is rather emotional about something that's occurred in the past and having a little bit of difficulty moving forward. Afraid of what's coming for them, afraid of their destiny, afraid of... And it's interesting because normally I'm speaking to you, so this is definitely a they, someone in your life, because I keep saying they. So, yeah, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, something's just not complete because the Wheel of Fortune is a 10. So something needs to be completed, a cycle needs to be completed. It is karma, it is fate. So something's fated here, but in the negative. So the obstacle is over emotions, or somebody withholding their emotions from you. They could be ghosting you, gaslighting you. Perhaps they're putting you into emotional turmoil. This is backfiring. There's a backfire here with the Wheel of Fortune. Perhaps they're wanting to make you think about them. Perhaps they want to put you into some kind of negative way of being because that's how they feel loved by you, or that they get power over you. There could also be issues with drinking here and drugs and things like that. Not in the right mind. It's psychology. So yeah, they're psychologically, they're not thinking clearly. They need some clarity. They need time. But you are definitely moving away from this type of energy. Or if you have obstacles in your love life and you're looking back, you're hanging on, you're over emotional, you're wishing, wanting, hoping. We can't wish, want and hope on other people because they have their own destiny and you have yours. Only time will tell if your destiny is meant to converge. Converge? Yes. And yes. So it's kind of backfiring on this person if they are ghosting you, if they are silencing you out, if, you're definitely at a distance to this person and it's almost like they're a little bit huffy about that. They don't like the distance between you, but yet they are seeming to be creating this. And it's like we have somebody who can move the weather. They're wishing stormy weather onto you. You could be in stormy weather. Yes, when I read tarot and the cards, they are assisting me to hear messages. So that's why sometimes I take time and sometimes I'm faltering because I'm also listening while I'm speaking and while I'm thinking about the cards. So I don't read tarot in the usual way. And it takes time for the reading to unfold. So be patient, hang in there. Yeah, hang in there and be patient. There you go. Every word I say has some meaning. Yeah, hang in there and be patient. But you need to hang in there with yourself. Anyway, let's go on. Oh, and look, more stormy weather. And look what we've got. The Knight of Cups. So this person could be quite immature. They think they're a king. Sorry, I forgot to empty my memory card before I started. It's interesting, the beginning of this reading was about memory. So, thank you. Okay, so we have the Eight of Wands. So this is clearing the way, clearing karma. They have something to learn in all of this. They need to learn how to love properly, how to appreciate you, how to love you properly. But these are also the relationships that you need to move towards in the future. People who respect you, people who accept you for how you are. That doesn't mean they're accepting bad behavior from you, but you're no longer wanting to accept bad behavior from others. And you're growing in light. You're growing, you have a lot of love to give. There's a lot of love here on the table. You have a lot of love to give. But that must be reciprocated. We can't pour our love out onto people, put them on a pedestal and idolize them, I'm getting, for someone there, and not see the red flags, and not, you have to be able to see the truth of your relationships. Is this person truly good for you, or are they not? And if they're not truly good for you, you need to move forward. And you need to pay attention to the red flags in the future. If you meet someone and you're happy just to have the attention, then you have work to do. You need to be like the Queen of Swords energy, composed. Don't bow to anyone. Let the other person show themselves and reveal themselves for who they are. And that's interesting because with Cups energy, they're in reverse. They are revealing themselves for who they are. And if you stay stuck on them and they're not able to give you what you deserve, then that's an obstacle. That's a wheel of fortune in reverse. So somebody's going through a set of unfortunate events. Perhaps your relationships have been a set of unfortunate events. But what have you learned from them? How have you grown from them? What do you understand? And if you're sitting there going, oh, I'm unworthy, I'm unlovable, no one loves me, that's why you attract this kind of narcissistic energy towards you, because you are vulnerable, because you are much more beautiful than you realize that you are. You're much more worthy than you realize that you are. You need to set your sights higher, is what I'm getting into the future. And this will help you to remove obstacles in the way of relationships in the future. It's like your desire for love and virtually accepting anyone who seems to mirror you, which mirroring is a narcissistic tendency as well. They'll say things like, they'll just mirror you, they pretty much agree with everything you're saying in a roundabout way. They could be love bombing you, flattering you. Yes, you have to be very careful of flattery, I'm getting as well. So you just want real people, a real person. And if somebody can't stand in front of you authentically for you to feel like this is right, and for you to feel this is right, then that's not the right person for you. You have to be able to feel comfortable. If somebody says something and you feel like, oh, that doesn't feel right, pay attention to that. It could be a red flag. So yeah, and the Hermit energy, they've pushed you away with the Eight of Wands. They've driven you into Hermit energy. You feel isolated and alone, or they do. They could be being isolated. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. They left you out in the cold. They are uncharitable towards you. They are cold towards you. The Five of Pentacles. But they could also be coming to visit you. It could be a surprise visit, is what I'm getting. This could also be family members. They're kind of playing victim in all of this. Yeah, they want to blame you. And the thing is, we can't feel guilty or feel blame for other people's bad behaviour. Yeah, you might have said something to upset them, obviously, or done something that they don't like, obviously. But at the end of the day, does it warrant what they're trying to do to you? Like, does the penalty fit the crime? So we'll just do a few more of these. So, oh look, yeah. They're in the Tower, and see, we've got, now that came out quick, we've got the Two of Wands. So looking out to the future, there's some research needed. So this person could be watching you, or they're waiting. See, this is a waiting card as well, with the World in the hand, looking out into the world. So you could be in another part, yeah, there's distance here. And then with the Tower, yeah, they've got an ego. They've got a big ego. They're waiting to hear from you. And the thing is that maybe you do reach out. This is the thing too, you've been left hanging. You've reached out, you've sent a message, Two of Wands. That could be, on the phone. It can be emails, it can be letters. But you've sent a message and they have ghosted you with the King of Cups now in reverse. But therein, you know, and this could have created a tower moment in you. But this is also to realise that you're worth more than this, that you deserve to be respected. And just because you might have said something that you think, oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that, I could have done that better, well, that's learning. That's a learning process, and this is how you move the obstacles. Blow a breakthrough, blow your way through the obstacles, smash your way through. There's a breakthrough coming here. They're also going to have an epiphany when they realise that you're not looking back, that you're moving forward, that you have, you know, Knight of Cups energy here, moving towards, you know, moving with an open heart towards something, a better life, towards something better. So they're having a tower moment with the Eight of Wands and the Tower here. Yeah, they're in their ego. They could have a little bit of a psychological issue, but like a bit of an imbalance. But yes, this could also be a couple. This person could be in a couple. Yeah, they're being blown out of the tower. Yes, they've shaken you, but they can't tear you down. So, Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Hermit. There's wisdom here, the Hermit. They could need psychological help, or they're getting advice from somebody older and wiser than them on what to do, or they could just be talking smack about you. They could just be saying all sorts of things about you that aren't true because they want to be the victim. See, we've got a masculine here. Oh, you know, why me? Why am I locked out? No, my battery's going to go flat, and it's a newly recharged battery. Thank you. So, yeah, why am I locked out? Looking up to the heavens, looking up to the, you know, why me? Why am I so unfortunate? They could have problems with money going into the future. They have feelings of lack, but they're also sitting in lack. They have a negative viewpoint, and, you know, you're possibly a more positive person. But yeah, you've reached out to them, and there's no reply. So, is what I'm getting. Or that they take a long time to reply. Yeah, there's swift karma coming for this person for some reason. Why? Who is this person to you? Yeah, it's like they do have to follow you. They are somebody that's supposed to, like, you're waking them up. Yes, you're the light. You're shining the light on their bad behaviour, even though this has been difficult for you. But it's also shining the light on you that you need to feel more worthy and that you deserve respect. Yeah, it's correct. Hey, yes, change of battery. Okay, so while I was changing the battery, I was thinking that, yeah, they could have put you into lack with the Five of Coins. You've moved away from them for affordability reasons. Or the distances, yeah, you've had to go where you've had to go for maybe work or affordability, that kind of thing. But yeah, they're kind of feeling a little bit like the victim, but they could have put you in lack. Maybe you're an isolated person and they're just making you feel more isolated. But at the end of the day, you're wise and you're strong. They're immature. They're immature. You are wise, you are strong, but they are receiving guidance, possibly by the divine or from somebody in their life. Yeah, they wanted to create waves for you. They wanted to create a tower in you so that it's almost like that's how they feel like you love them. It's like they want you to beg them and harass them, but then if you do all, like, yeah, like they want you to chase them. But if you chase them, this person, that's going to give them psychological and emotional power over you. So this person's definitely creating a block. This could almost be like, you know, spell casting and things like that. But it's not going to work. It's going to backfire because the Wheel of Fortune, it's all going back to them. More, thank you. I hope this is making sense to you. Oh, yeah. Ten of... Oh, goodness me. The cards are stuck together now. What's going on here? Look at that. Oh, my God. This is too many cards. I'll take three. Yeah. I seem to do everything in threes. So we have the Ten of Swords. Yeah, betrayal. This person betrayed you. Now they're paying the price. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Nothing's working out for them. This is Gemini energy. You know, two-faced. Sorry, Geminis aren't two-faced. That's what I got, the image I got because of the twins. So there could be something here to do with twins. But yeah, at the end of the day, Ten of Swords, they could have put you into this energy, feeling betrayed. It's like a knockout punch going on here. They're trying to knock you out and keep you down for some reason. They don't want you to be fortunate. Wow, this is pretty... Some people are just ill, aren't they? This could just be mental illness. Because look, we've got the Ace of Cups, and then we have the... It was kind of going this way. Right. So, you know, then we have the Ace of Cups. So this is to do with love. This is to do with psychological damage. This is to do with betrayal. With the Ten of Swords and this big love. And then somebody's walking away, feeling burdened, feeling heavy. You know, this is the energy that they've put onto you. Now, who wants to be with somebody who's putting this energy onto you? No matter who they are. So it's a big obstacle for you to overcome this, to overcome the betrayal, the trauma, the drama. To lay down these burdens. It wasn't easy for you to move away with this Ten of Wands here. It was not easy for you to move away. And if you're in this situation right now, this is what you need to do. No matter how hard it is, you need to move away. Because with Ten of Swords here, you've been through enough. This is telling me that your love relationships are often in conflict. And this is something to do with communication and psychological warfare going on here. Don't ever feel unworthy because on the words of someone else. Know that you're worthy and you can overcome this. So this is a big obstacle. There's misfortune here with the Wheel of Fortune and these three cards. An illness. So no matter how hard it is, you need to move away. But then what I said before as well, you know, we have a house here with a red roof, and somebody moving towards it. You know, they're feeling guilty. They're feeling guilty because you're not responding. With the Hermit, wisdom says that don't respond. Don't make things worse than they need to be for yourself or for anyone else. Do not respond to this behavior. Let them fall on their own sword. Let them suffer the consequences. And that's not heartless. Maybe you've already done everything with the Ten of Swords and all these tens and eights. You know, perhaps you've tried everything to make it right with this person. But they don't want to assist or help you. They don't want for you to be better off than them, I'm getting. This could have been a big love, but yeah, I can see now why the romance angels came out. Yeah, this is about love and relationships, isn't it? So, yeah. And they're going to come forward. They're exhausted. They're going to end up exhausted with all of this because they're the ones that are in their psychology with this. They're the ones in their emotions. It's affecting their work. It's affecting their motivation. It's affecting their, yeah. This person could have something to do with their back or back issues, but, you know, betrayal. They're trying to pick fault with you. That you know, they're trying to pick fault with you over silly. This is like a storm in a teacup. This is like they're making a big deal out of something tiny, is what I'm getting. Yeah, with this Ace of Cups here, it's like a storm in a teacup. Or they want you to pay for something that you did in the past, maybe a long time ago. So this could all be months and weeks unfolding here with the Wands and the Cups. So yeah, you need to move on from this. But as I said, they're going to follow you. We have Sagittarius energy. Yeah, you need to put them out in the cold. If they come knocking on your door, you need to be a little bit cold about this. They need to, you know, they've broken your trust. And this has been a block for you. These are obstacles for you in the way that, yeah, this is hurting you. It's like, God, you just don't want this negative shit in your life. You don't want to have to think about this negative crap. So the best thing to do is not to think about it. But they're going to come knocking. You have to stand firm and you have to know your worth. But at the same time, you have to be kind, loving, and don't wish ill on them, because, you know, we're living in a time of where karma is becoming very extreme. You're a very knowledgeable person. There could be psychologists here. You know, maybe therapy of some kind is needed. But also, you know, needing to cleanse yourself of this energy. They're all up in your energy, and you need to clean this energy out. You need to cut the ties that bind. And you're worried possibly moving forward. An obstacle to all of this for you, possibly moving forward, is that you're afraid that you won't see them again, that this is it, this is the end, with the Ten of Swords here and the Ten of Wands. But this is not the end with this person or these people. They're kind of meant to be with you. I was saying before, like with the Two of Wands, it is a soul connection of some kind. Like when I said twins, I can't always say everything that's coming in because I can't keep up with it. But yeah, I said twins before, and it's like and the word soul twins, twin souls came into mind. So these people, there are some people in your past where it hasn't really been, like they haven't abused you, but they're kind of abusing you now by really not behaving correctly towards you. So there's a breakdown here of communication. And the Tower here, you know, they could be very arrogant, egotistical, very immature energy going on here. So if they do come to you in some way, because there's a strong spiritual connection here, you are connected by love to these people or this person. I'm getting two people. Because we have the Ten of Wands, and then we have the Knight of Cups, who are, you know, in two completely different people. Somebody, you know, is very much into fashion. Look at this, you know, buying expensive clothes. The other one is into manual labor of some kind, entertainment industry maybe, with the Wands, or service industry, that kind of thing. But that's pretty broad. So, oh look, I never realised that. We have this chapter needs to be closed once and for all. The World card is here, the clearing of karma, being able to see things, being able to see the whole picture, having a more, just being able to see the bigger picture is what I'm trying to say. Trying to see the bigger picture. You need to try and see the bigger picture. But also you're going through an ascension process, a purification process. Things have to come into completion. So, and it's interesting because I don't know how the cards ended up like that. I think I was annoyed because my my memory card was full and then my battery was flat, and it's kind of annoying to be interrupted during a reading. But that's the devil at work. So yeah, reaping what you've sown. Abundance here. You have work to do. If you've been having blocks to do with your work, perhaps this could even be, you know, you've been fired, you keep knocking on doors for a particular type of job and you're being turned away, and this has become a concern for you with money. This could be an obstacle for you as well. You've had a series of unfortunate events when it comes to love, possibly money here as well, because we have the Five of Pentacles and now we have the Seven of Pentacles with the World card. So you are going to be abundant, but you have to be confident in moving forward. You have to send out messages of love, is what I'm getting. So, oh yeah, because, and then we have, the Knight of Wands, high adventure, taking a risk, raising your vibration. Yeah, you've had worries to do with money. Now we have the Queen of Pentacles here. So you just need to take care of, what is the saying? Take care of the pennies and the pounds take care of themselves, is a British saying. So yeah, you need to take care of your money, but you have some clearing to do, some clearing up to do, cleaning up to do, in order to move forward financially. But you're being turned, away with the Tower here and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. All the old is being, you know, taken away. Everything that doesn't serve you you have to let go of. So it's time to let go of all those things and all those people that don't serve you, because you have a change coming. Because the World card is change, and so is the Wheel of Fortune. Things are going to change for you as soon as you get your mind and your emotions out of what's past. Yeah. So I just want to clarify that one card. So, oh yeah, Three of Pentacles, work. So collaborating with others. So there's a change here also in your work dynamic, the type of work you're going to be doing. But having customers, this could be higher education. This could be hospitals, service industry. So you're going to be, you know, you need to be of service to people in some way. You have a gift or a talent, or you have something that is more aligned with your higher self and more aligned and attuned to your path forward, that doesn't involve any kind of work you've done in the past. This is something completely new. Let's see what's behind this card, because there's a few of them. Oh, and there's the King of Cups. And, oh my goodness me. Oh, right. That was a surprise. So you have the Three of Cups, collaboration. Yeah, this person could work in a service industry of some kind, or have customers and clients. And the Two of Cups, soulmate, soul crew. Yeah, this person will come back around, but they need to, you know, the slate needs to be wiped clean for a new beginning. So this person's meant to be in your life. You're meant to collaborate and work together in harmony with the Two of Cups here. There could also be something here to do with illness and medicine. If somebody's ill, or you've been ill, whether that be psychologically, emotionally, physically, everything's going to go well. So yeah, it's like you've gone through all your karma, or you're going to clear the last of your karma. You're going to understand that responding is better than reacting. You're going to understand that moving, not responding to other people's bad behavior is the best way to go. And that to align with your higher self, you need to meditate, and you need to really work on your heart's desire. So what's been blocking your path forward has mainly been other people and your choice of work, doing things for money, which, I understand. But these are also to give you life experiences. So now I'm going to cough. Sorry. Yeah, so this person's definitely meant to be in your life. You are soulmates. You are part of a soul crew, soul tribe. You are meant to work together to lift each other. But the slate has to be wiped clean for a new beginning. I'm getting there could have been near-death experiences here, or close call, or fears of death. Fears around death and dying as well is here. You need to clear that. There's nothing to be afraid of. It's just very natural to die. The soul goes on. Consciousness goes on. This is what I'm trying to say. The slate wiped clean for a new beginning means don't remind this person of what's gone down between you in the past. So try not to bring up petty grievances. Try not to bring up petty grievances and things like that. You will have a conversation, but it needs to be heart-based and heartfelt. There's listening needed here. So, yeah. So you need to approach this with love. But that doesn't mean when this person comes forward, that doesn't mean that you throw your arms around them and, oh, I'm so glad you're back. Don't fawn over this person. Let them know that this person needs to show they're sorry. And being sorry means never doing it again. And you can have the conversation, but don't harp on it. Let them lead the conversation so that they feel heard. This person needs to be heard. You need to hear them out, but you need to be very businesslike. Oh, Three of Pentacles. You need to be very businesslike. Also, your occupation forward is this. You have to move forward towards a spiritually based occupation. So what's a spiritually based occupation? It's an occupation where you can be of the greatest good to people and your heart is in it. For some people, they can work in large corporations and do their greatest good by infiltrating. You know, but that's tough. That's a hard one for people because they have to stand by and watch things go down that they can't interfere in until they're in a position of power. And then you have others who are sensitive to that and couldn't do something like that, who have spiritual careers like this. Or you could be a psychologist, or, you know, of service to others to assist them to heal and to shine their light bright into the world so they can operate as fully functioning, wonderful human beings, because we have too much dysfunction. You're kidding me. My battery's going to go flat again. Oh, the devil doesn't want me to get this reading out. And it's hard. It's been hard for me to get it out. Great. Devils be gone. Okay, so yeah, so there'll be a break in the... Anyway, we'll see if we can get another card out. We'll have a look at these Dorian Virtues. So, obstacles in your way. Oh my God. Someone is wearing a false mask. Deception. Yeah, this person's being deceptive. King of Cups in reverse. You thought they were an upright person. You probably put them on a pedestal. They're being deceptive. They're wearing a mask. They're not being true about their feelings. Because their true feelings are they love you. This person loves you. But they want to have power over you because they have psychological issues to work out. They have Okay, we are back again. So yeah, deception. This person has healing to do. Yeah, they have healing to do. Ten of Swords here. There could be something to do with loss in their life, like... Yeah, this person has healing to do, and you're meant to grow and heal together at some point. So you need to leave this person be and give them time and space. Let the divine guide them and send them love and light for healing. Send them, and this is not somebody who's like full on abused you. This is somebody who's attempting to abuse you. Attempting to abuse you. This sounds weird, doesn't it? They're attempting to have power over you because they feel powerless. You could be a lot smarter than them, and this can intimidate them. They need to learn to be around, because there's always going to be someone smarter than you, always. And if you're dealing, yeah, and so we have to learn to respect people. And with the Hermit here, we have to learn to respect people who have skills or brilliance, you know, more than we do. Because we can learn a lot from people who know more than us. But not because, you know, but the Hermit energy here, people who are intelligent and wise and people who, you know, you really need to learn from, they're humble about it. You know, they're not arrogant and boastful. So yeah, someone's wearing a false mask. They're creating drama. They're making waves. Oh, look, an unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. It's this unrequited love card really just means that the love isn't being returned or reciprocated in the way that it should. And not enough attraction. Yeah, maybe you had this person on a pedestal, and they've shown their ugly side. It's really become unattractive to you because this behaviour is not attractive at the end of the day. It's a very ugly behaviour. It really is. And we have to learn to be more gracious and graceful and more mindful and more kind and loving without being a doormat. So, you know, standing your ground, being the Empress, being mature and steady. So yeah, you've kind of like, but this is clearing. The way is being cleared. Maybe this is how you felt your whole life, like your love isn't reciprocated, that you're misunderstood, that things just don't work out for you. This is all about to change. And anybody who's hurt and harmed you for, you know, in ways that you don't really deserve, then this is all, your life's changing. These are experiences that you're growing from. So, thank you. God, this fell on top of deception. What is it? Oh, stay optimistic about your love life. You need to stay optimistic. You're a very, and see, look, you're a very optimistic person. This person could be a bit of a pessimist. But see how this feminine's offering up these fruits to this deceptive person? So this is also, I'm not going to go into Satanism, but anyway. But yeah, you're offering fruits up to somebody who's been consumed by the dark forces. And the more you offer up your fruits, the more you're open, authentic and loving and kind and forgiving with this person at the moment, the more they're going to deceive you. You're deceiving yourself. You need to move forward. This is a big obstacle for you. So you can't, and this is like Cupid here, offering up an offering to the Lord Cupid. Yeah, stupid Cupid's what I call it. Stupid Cupid. Don't rush into anything. Take your time. Don't be desperate and needy. This person's needy for attention. They're just trying childish ways to keep you on the hook, because the dark forces don't want you to move forward towards your future. And what is your future here? It's time to move on. Death, the death card is here, rebirth. It's time to put the past in the past and you move forward, and whatever comes in your life in the future, which looks like love, work, soulmates, good health, with those 3 cards sitting there, that's what you need to be moving towards. Turn your back on people's bad behaviour. You've got something better to do with your time. This is time wasting with that Wheel of Fortune in reverse. It just all feels like it's been a fucking waste of your time. Like, oh, that's for someone. Yeah, that's how somebody feels. That's how we've all felt, you know. And it is. It's a waste of your time. Don't look back in anger. Just keep moving forward. Oh, and this keeps falling out into the deception. So we have, yeah. Oh, look, healing family issues. It fell out over here. Yeah, so could be a family member. This could be a friend. It could be ex-lovers. Somebody that you're tied to through family. Somebody, yeah. So didn't I say this person needs healing? And you are calling in your soulmate. This person is your soulmate. Yeah, this person's definitely a soulmate to you, but they've got to clean up their act. You've been an awakening to them. You've given them wisdom. Yeah, your part that you're playing at the moment with these people and this person is to wake them up. And the best way to make people realise what they've lost is for you to move away from them. Let them think they've lost you. And if they can't behave better into the future, then you've got someone else coming in. You've got people, collaborations, love, good health coming in. But if when this person or these people come back around, and they will have gone through some form of healing and understanding process. They will value you for everything that you are. And you need to take your time and stay a little bit, yeah, take a step back from this. You need to let time pass to make sure that, yeah, to let them know that you have also changed and grown. That you are no longer this emotionally needy person anymore. That you're not desperate for anything anymore. You let the divine guide you. And you're a person that they can trust. And this is vice versa. That you can trust them. So this takes time. This could actually be a 3-year cycle, but it could even be months. We've got 2 months, yeah, months. One more. So separation, yeah. Time apart from this person is the best medicine. And then look, giving your relationship a chance. So into the future, there's a chance here, work on your partnership. So, and also finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So there could be an issue with finance. I did touch on that a little bit, but this is a strong love reading. So you need to give this person time and space. And you also need time and space to reflect on all of this and to realize that the best thing to do is to work on yourself, to strengthen yourself, to focus on your work. You have new partnerships coming in, new friendships coming in. This person is ultimately going to have to come back around, and you both need to be able to work on this together harmoniously. Perhaps even mediation for some people, perhaps relationship counselors, these sorts of things. Yeah, but needing to be very mature in your approach. So this is what's going on here. Spirit Junkie. I like these cards. Now we've got two. My happiness is a direct reflection of how quickly I can shift my perceptions from fear to love. From fear to love. When people fear to lose someone, they become possessive, they become jealous, all the devil's horns come out. When people operate in love, then you're free to enjoy one another, to enjoy the fruits of your labours, to enjoy the world around you, to indulge and enjoy each other. Fear factor. We need to release fear. Why do we fear? Because we've had terrible things happen to us in the past that we need to clear out, clear away, put away. And that we grow in light, we grow in confidence, we grow in self-worth. Knowing we're worthy. Knowing when other people aren't worthy of you. Yeah. So things are going to shift from fear to love. There's a lot of growth here between you and this person or these people. Oh look, I can forgive people quickly, release my resentment and set myself free. So I think forgiveness, yes. Like you're a person who, as soon as this person shows up, you're happy to see them, there's a strong connection here, and you kind of forgive them straight away. Like you've already forgiven them, really. You're not a person to harbour resentment. But there is a big caveat here. Yes, you have forgiven them, but they also need to prove themselves to you. If they're not going to treat you with kindness, if they're going to make you feel nervous and uncomfortable, then you can't indulge them. That's not because you're not forgiving them, that's just because you're no longer putting up with bad behaviour. You want to be treated with respect. You're an optimistic person. We had that optimism card. You know, you offer happiness, you're offering joy, you offer gifts, you're very generous. Yeah, and they've taken advantage of you. And this could also be in the workplace. I'm getting like your career path is shifting and changing as well at the same time. I think we'll just get a couple of fortune cookies. I didn't do the Sacred Rebels. The reading's gone on long enough. Okay, thank you. Fortune cookies. Oh yeah. Difficult times. Be on your guard against chaos and unforeseen perils or emotional upheaval. Yeah, they are foretold. So yeah, this person's now going through difficulties. You've been through a lot of difficult times with this person, and you're just being pushed by the divine to elevate and to grow, to learn to be more assertive and stronger, to not rely on anyone else for anything, but at the same time open to have loving and sharing relationships. Does that make sense? One more. Oh God, they're falling all over the floor. Oh, I didn't realise these were on the floor. When did they fall on the floor? They must have been. That's weird. Soulmate and worth waiting for. Make them wait for you. Yeah, this person's definitely a soulmate, but they've got to clean up their act. They've got to get stuff together. Travel, long distance communication will open up your life. Exciting experiences for singles and career advancement for others. So yeah, there's distance between you. There's travel here. You've had to move away for work, or you've had to move somewhere for finances possibly. and you're at a distance, and it's really upsetting this person. It's almost like they're trying to shut down and close you off to protect themselves as well. There's some form of, they don't want to be too in love with anyone in order to protect themselves. It's like you have too much potential to hurt this person in their mind, but you wouldn't dream of hurting them. It's like they're not liking you before you don't like them kind of energy. And signs, your future positive direction will reveal itself. Any doubts and confusions will soon disappear. So trust in the divine and commitment. So there's commitments, you know, something committed here. A commitment is indicated around love or business. It will make you feel better. So there's definitely things here to do with love and business. Yeah, there's been a series of unfortunate events. Somebody, and just when the clouds seemed to be dispersing and the sky seemed brighter and the sun was shining more lovely than ever, you've got something else, someone else that isn't working for you. So this is so that you become independent rather than codependent, and that you walk in faith, trusting in the divine, trusting that you're being guided in the right direction, meditating, clearing, healing. But this person, yeah, they're meant to walk with you. So if you're worried about leaving someone behind, they will catch up to you. But you can't focus on that. You have to focus on yourself. Focus on your future. Focus needed on your financial future. Bury yourself in healing and healing work and into something you enjoy. Yeah. Anyway, I think that's, maybe we should just get a Sacred Rebel. One more. I used to worry about, oh, these readings go for so long, but they go as long as they're meant to. Releasing allegiances. Is that what it says? Oh yeah, 10. Releasing allegiances. So these are people that you felt you were aligned with, or this is somebody that you are possibly aligned with on a higher soul level, but their behavior is causing nothing but disruption and chaos in your life. So you need to release old alliances, wiping the slate clean for a new beginning. Yeah, this person makes you feel very vulnerable and alone and in the dark. They're trying to keep you in the dark about how they truly feel about you, because they've got shit to work out. It's more that they've got so much shit going on, because they're meant to wake up. This person is also a light worker. They are also a person who's meant to do good things on this earth. But there's something about you that makes them feel inadequate, and they need to overcome this. And, oh yeah, and be the hunter, not the hunted. So I said that before. And that's owl energy, along with the hermit. 8, taking back your power. Do not chase people. If you send a message to somebody and they don't reply, don't send more messages. That's it. And if they haven't replied to you and a year's gone by, well, that says more about them than it does about you. Right? If they're going to harbour grudges towards you, you may not even know why this person's doing what they're doing. You possibly have, left in the dark, you possibly have no idea. And it's kind of crushing you, but you need to know, learn the lesson, stand tall, stand strong. It says more about them than it does about you. 27, receiving. You're receiving gifts from the divine. You're receiving divine knowledge. You are receiving signs. Yeah, if you've had unfortunate relationships in your life, no matter what area of your life, this is all changing. You're a very committed person, and you're going to have people committing to you. So you're going to start receiving divine guidance, healing, good health, wisdom, crown chakra opening, spiritual messages from the divine. And then, yeah, everything you've dreamed of from the mind, bringing it into form, bringing it into reality. 41. Or 14, 5, and then one more. Oh, and you're coming to life. Yeah, perhaps you've spent too much time in the dark. You've spent too much time worrying and wondering, blaming yourself. How can you be a better person for other people? No, how can you be the best version of yourself for yourself? How can you be the best version of yourself for the divine?